Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am a Assalamu alaikum. I am a found. My name is Mohammad Isa and I am a foundation level student in Jahan School F8 campus. It is my 11th Maya. So let's start it. My topic was sorry not sorry.
Walaikum assalam, Muhammad Isai. It's great to see you back for your 11th session. Sorry, not sorry sounds like a really interesting twist on a topic. What exactly does that mean to you?
What does the phrase sorry and not sorry means?
It's a bit of a contradiction, right? Basically, when someone says sorry, not sorry, they're saying the words of an apology, but they don't actually feel bad about what they did. It's more like they're admitting they did something that might upset others, but they're perfectly happy with their choice. It's a very cheeky way of standing your ground while pretending to be polite.
When did the phrase become popular?
Let me look into that. It's one of those phrases that feels like it just appeared out of nowhere in our feeds, but it's actually been around since at least 2001. It really took off on social media around 2010, and then Demi Lovato had a song called Sorry Not Sorry in 2017 that turned it into more of a statement about self-empowerment and being proud of who you are. Do you think it's a good way to express yourself, or does it feel a bit too rude?
Is sorry not sorry is a real apology?
Actually, it's the opposite. A real apology is when you genuinely feel bad and want to make things right. Sorry, not sorry is more of a joke or a way to be sassy. It's basically saying, I know this might bother you, but I'm not actually sorry I did it. Does that make sense?
Why people say sorry not sorry?
Usually people say it when they're feeling a bit rebellious or just really confident about something they did. It's a way of saying, I know I'm breaking a rule or doing something unusual, but I'm owning it. Sometimes it's used as a joke among friends, and other times it's used to show that you're not going to change your mind just to please someone else. Do you
In
think
which
someone could
situation
use it
is
in a
the
way that's
phrase
actually
commonly
kind?
used?
You'll see it a lot in a few different spots, mostly on social media, like when someone posts a photo of a giant slice of cake and says sorry, not sorry to their fitness friends. It's also common when people are defending a quirky habit or a strong opinion that they know others might disagree with. Basically, anytime someone wants to be a little bit provocative but keep it lighthearted. Can you think of a time where you'd want to use it?
Is the phrase considered polite?
Definitely not. It's actually kind of the opposite of polite. Since it's basically a fake apology, it can come across as dismissive or even a little arrogant, depending on who you're talking to. If you said that to a teacher or a parent, they'd probably not be very happy about it. Do you think there's a difference between being honest about your feelings and being impolite?
How is it different from saying I am sorry? I am sorry.
The biggest difference is the heart behind the words. When you say, I am sorry, you're taking responsibility and showing that you care about the other person's feelings. You're trying to fix a mistake. But sorry, not sorry is basically a shrug. It's saying, you know, there's a problem, but you don't actually care enough to change it.
Is it
One
used?
is
Is
about
it used
healing a
more in speech or writing?
It's definitely more of a writing thing. You'll see it all over Instagram, captions, tweets, or in text messages because it's such a visual, punchy phrase. When people say it out loud, it's usually as a joke with friends, but in a real conversation, it can sound even harsher than it does in a text. You think it's easier to be sassy in a text than in person?
Which generation used it the most?
It's mostly a millennial and Gen Z thing since it and grew up alongside social media. The people who spent their teens and 20s on the internet are the ones who really embraced it. Older generations usually find it confusing or just plain rude. Do you think your parents would understand why someone would say it?
Can it be used joking?
Oh, absolutely. That's actually how it's used most of the time. If you're with your friends and you do something silly, like eating the last cookie, you might say sorry, not sorry with a smile to show you're just kidding around. It only becomes a problem when the other person is actually hurt and you use it to ignore their feelings. Do you like using jokes when you're talking with your friends?
Can it can it hurt someone's feelings?
It absolutely can. If someone is genuinely upset or hurt by something you did, saying sorry, not sorry feels like you're laughing at their feelings. It tells them that their pain isn't important to you, which can be really painful. Do you think it's ever okay to prioritize your own happiness over someone else's feelings?
Is it common in American English?
It really is a very common part of American slang, especially in casual conversations and online, because American culture often values individualism and being bold. Phrases like this that express confidence, even a little bit of sass, fit right in. Do you think people in your part of the world use similar phrases to be
Can it show
cheeky?
confidence?
It definitely can. In a way, it's like a little badge of confidence by your choices, even if they're a bit unconventional. The trick is knowing the difference between being confident and just being mean. Do you think it's possible to be confident without hurting other people's
Yeah,
feelings?
listen me. I ask question, you just answer, not ask question. What emotion does the phrase usually express?
Got it. I'll I'll stick to the answers. Underneath the sass, it mostly expresses defiance or pride. It's that feeling of being completely unapologetic about something you've done or believe in, mixed with a bit of amusement that others might be bothered by it.
It can it show confidence?
I hear you. If you feel it doesn't show confidence, you're probably seeing it more as a lack of empathy or just being dismissive. It can definitely come across as someone who is just ignoring others rather than being truly confident.
Can celebrity influence the popular of phrase like this?
They definitely do. Celebrities have a huge impact on how phrases like this spread. When a famous person uses a specific word or phrase in a song, an interview, or a social media post, millions of people see it and start using it themselves to feel connected to that celebrity's style or attitude.
Okay, Maya, thank you. Jazakumullah khair. Allah Hafiz.
And Kuma, I'm not entirely sure I follow. Are you asking for if girls use this phrase more than boys do?
No, I say that Allah Hafiz, Allah Hafiz, Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.